South Jetty Road, Florence, Oregon. It's a really long road. Oregon Dunes National Recreation Area, South Jetty, U.S. Department of Agriculture. This is where the guys bring out all their sand toys. Their sand rails, their motorcycles, their dune buggies, their Jeeps, their 4x4s. This is where you come to brush up on your hillbilly. So if any of you guys need an excuse down there to tell your wife why you got to come out here, just say, honey, I got to go brush up on my hillbilly. And watch out for, yeah, there you go. Watch out for the big holes down here. God is great. God is great. There's another hole. Well, think, everything under this road is sand. Most roads are, made in the United States on hard surfaces on the Oregon coast and all up and down. 90% of the roads have solid sand underneath them. When you build a house out here, you have to put a foundation of bricks and rock down on top of the sand so your house will stay put. $5 miles an hour. That's what I like to see. They made those speed bumps so incredibly stupid big. They're so big, they're stupid. There was a wreck down here once and someone died. So then the state shows up a few months later, and redoes all the speed bumps. I don't really blame them. This used to be like a racetrack, you see. It only takes a few people to ruin the whole thing. That's the same thing about homeless people. If homeless people would clean up after themselves, now I realize a lot of them are on drugs and they're mentally ill and et cetera, et cetera. But if homeless people would clean up after themselves, America would totally think completely different about homeless people, just for that one thing. Here's a guy walking long distance with his dog. Everybody's friendly out here. The guy waves, see? Looks like a retired guy like me. If they would just clean up and just live in the tent and keep everything really clean and organized, then I think people would support homeless people. Now, there's some that do. There's some that, I've seen homeless people cleaner than me. Of course, that ain't saying much. Here's parking lot number 1. You can go there, climb the top of the hill. The beach is right there. And they got porta potties here. I'd bring a nose plug with you. They're not the best porta potties. They smell. Now the springtime is the time to come out here. if you want to see a lot of hawks, eagles, and osprey flying around back and forth to the ocean, getting the fish, you know, out of the ocean and then flying back into the forests. Yeah, so I got like 5 more miles here. This is a really long road. So I probably won't be able to get it all in this one video. But I just wanted you to enjoy what it's like out here. See those mounds? That's where the wind makes mounds of sand over time. And then over here, see there? We don't fix our potholes. We just spray paint circles around them. Now over here is a marsh. You know, great for the animals. There's not that much water there in the summer. That's only after it rains and stuff. There's parking lot number 2. That's probably the most popular one. Now there's a bird right there I just told you. Look at there, look at there. Look at there, look at that hawk. Oh, look at that beautiful hawk right there. Right out the window, check it out. Oh, beautiful, it's got black tips on the wings. Oh, look at that. See, I told you, I know what I'm talking about. I've been driving on this road for 23 years now. That hawk doesn't go home empty-handed. Oh, no. There goes a mallard duck. Probably trying to get away from that hawk, but the duck's a little big for a hawk. Now here is a where you can pull right there and bird watch, but I don't know, it's not really nothing there. They got coyotes out here, fox, snakes, you know, just like mostly gardener snakes. A ton of rabbits. A dump truck load of squirrels. There's squirrels everywhere out here. This is like squirrel heaven. There's parking lot number 3. That's probably the second most popular one when it gets overflowed. That way you're kind of down halfway down the beach here. I'm gonna have to stop this before 10 minutes, so. Years ago, or 22 years ago, they used to do glass balls here every year. Give away 1,000 glass balls like they do in Lincoln City now. And I used to go through all this grass and everything looking for the glass balls for 2 years. Well, they only did it after Christmas, so I was out here in the winter in a raincoat for 2 seasons looking for glass balls, and I found about 8 of them.